It's a difficult one, really. I'd say that most young people are still very positive about having a sort of unified Europe. It's, I think, the older generation that's more cynical and sceptical. So we've got an age divide here in terms of whether we think it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think you've got to distinguish also between the Eurozone and the European Union. They're two quite different policy concepts, constructs. And while I'm very much in favour still of the European Union, I'm not so sure about the Eurozone. I think the one-size-fits-all, we're realising that doesn't really work.
Do you think it's going to collapse soon?
No, I think there's still a lot of goodwill, but I think there's going to be an awful lot of tweaking.
Do you not think, though, that if Greece basically does, well, I mean, a couple of weeks, isn't it, and Greece runs out of money again, and if they don't, what, you know...
No, people over time, countries have run out of money time and time again. I've seen it, I've lived through it, when there is no money. And suddenly all the economics and dynamics completely change, because then you go to barter. We can live without money. We can live without banks. I mean, it's uber primitive, and it's such a retrograde step in terms of everything. But sometimes if you're living with a non-functioning monetary system as we are now, I mean, it's almost irrelevant what the bank's doing half the time, isn't it? You know, it's not lending money to people who need it. It's not, you know, why have them? Put the money under the mattress if they're going to confiscate it off you. So no, I mean, the world will not end. And you know, banks is a money transmission method, but just because they go doesn't mean to say that the money goes.